Hi everyone. So we are going to read about this really weird case of this woman in Indiana who was kidnapped. She had two children, 12 and 14 years old. And this guy broke into her house, kidnapped her, put her in her SUV, and I guess shot her like 30 times, or 30 rounds at least were shot. It sounds really bizarre that that could happen. And, you know, people are saying, a lot of people are saying, well, it sounds like kind of a crime of passion because this guy, you know, who just goes and shoots somebody 30 times, like what's going on with that? So we're going to read about it and just ask if it was somebody she knew. I feel like that's important to ask. Why would somebody, you know, do this? So we're going to ask about a motive too and see what we get. It's a really weird situation. So first thing we're going to ask, I'm just going to take a second to focus and ask, did she know him? And see what we get. I would think if she knew him, I'd get a card like, oh, 2 of Cups, or maybe 6 of Cups. You know, those familiarity cards that seem like people that know each other are in them. So let's see what I'm drawn to with this. I'm actually getting this one for sure. Kind of feel like I need to take both of these. So let's see what we get. The first is the Page of Pentacles, and the second is the 3 of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles, to me, that looks like he's money focused, has an idea, and the Page of, or I'm sorry, the 3 of Cups is, you know, women who, they do seem to know each other, these women. So I mean, the Page of Pentacles is a guy that's got an idea, and his idea focuses on money. As you can see, you know, that's pretty obvious with this card. The 3 of Cups has always been a yes card to me. So I kind of feel like this guy might have been somebody she even did business with. Somebody who knew her through her business, or somebody who wanted her money. I know she ran a bakery is what I heard. I do feel this person knew her. I'm getting my 3 of Cups, which is a yes card, and I'm getting this Page of Pentacles, which is telling me it's financial or business related is how he knew her. You know, you wouldn't think somebody, I guess I don't know the bakery, but if you were going to do this to someone, you wouldn't think it would be somebody with a bakery you would go after. You'd probably, you know, just purely financial. So we're going to now ask about the motive, because there must have been some other motive. It looks like he knew her through work, but what in the world was the motive here? So let me just focus on that for a few seconds. Like, why would you shoot somebody 30 times? That sounds a little excessive, don't you think? So we're going to ask about the motive. No mention of whether she was married or had a boyfriend or any of that. She did have kids, but we don't know what was going on with that. So, okay, well, 7 of Pentacles here. Again, we have this whole focus on career, finances, and clearly there is something going on with money. It looks like he wanted more. He felt he should be getting more. And I would go back to her business contacts is where I'm at. I feel like he felt that he was not getting his fair share. He wanted more. I think this definitely had something to do with finances. I'm going to ask for a little bit more on that card and see what else comes through. It looks financial, finance related. Like he thought maybe she ripped him off or something. So let's see what else we get about this situation. Oh, we got the first card right here. Yeah, see, we're getting another pentacle. Definitely a business contact. And this, again, is the Ace of Pentacles. So Very similar to that Page of Pentacles where, you know, this guy's got a new idea. Ace of Pentacles is the same thing, new idea to make money. I don't know if this guy had some crazy idea that he was going to kidnap her and make money. Every card we've got here has been a money card, a pentacle. So this definitely was somebody who thought he would make money. And I don't know why he shot her. I guess we're going to ask that. I don't know if that was part of the original plan. It looks like his plan, he was either very, very extremely upset about a business deal that he didn't think he was getting his cut of money, or he was doing this for money, thinking he was going to get money. Maybe he thought he was going to keep her and hold her for ransom or something. But definitely a money focus on all of this. So let's ask about the killing, because that's the part that I just don't understand. So he wanted money, but why did he kill her? The minute he killed her, he wasn't going to get money. So let me focus on that. And he kidnapped her. He moved her from the home, which makes you think he had another plan. Otherwise, if he just wanted to kill her, he would have killed her in her home, right? So, unless he didn't want to kill her in front of her children. But that doesn't sound quite like this cold-blooded 30 bullets and you kill her, right? It sounds like he doesn't care. So let's go into, obviously it's a business deal or something to do with money. Let's go into that further and ask about more information on him actually murdering her and that being part of the plan. Like, what's going on with that? I wonder if she was getting away and he just, I don't know. 30 is really, really excessive. Like, somebody would have to be really, really angry, you would think, to shoot someone or to fire 30 rounds. I don't know if 30 rounds went into her, but 30 rounds were fired. So this is the Knight of Wands. This is somebody rushing in. Knight of Wands isn't somebody that's thinking, he's acting impulsively. And so I think in that moment he acted really, really impulsively. Maybe this guy was even on drugs. Things were not 100%. Obviously not 100%, but that's what's coming to me, is things were not 100% with this guy. He was really, really hyped up and acting super fast and impulsively. And he shot her impulsively. Really, really fast. I'm going to ask for more information about him. Tell me more about this guy who committed this murder. Tell me about him. Let's see what we get about him. In that moment, I think he was on drugs. That's what I just keep feeling. He was really not, either drugs or not right in his right mind. He just seems to be so hyped up. Like, I don't know, what drug makes people hyper? Is it Coke or something? So this is, when I ask more about him, this is the Seven of Swords. Anybody, you don't have to be a tarot reader to look at this card and see, okay, somebody in this card is doing something they shouldn't be doing, obviously. He's stealing things, right? He's a Seven of Swords. He thinks he's being sneaky. He's grabbing stuff from someone's home, literally, and taking them away. I mean, it's a classic kidnap card. And so this guy had this... He wanted to do this. I mean, he had some kind of, I feel like he's a little crazy. These crazy, sneaky, weird thoughts that he was going to do this. And somehow I think he thought he was going to get money out of it. And he just went sort of nuts in this Knight of Swords or Knight of Wands situation. I just think he was so ramped up, so hyped up, so over the top that it didn't go, obviously, according to plan. Let's ask if his plan was to kill her all along. Because it doesn't look like that. When I see all this money, it looks like the focus was on money. But let's just ask about his plan to kill her ahead of time. Let's ask about that. His plan to kill her ahead of time. And that's the King of Swords, and that is a person with a plan. I mean, the King of Swords is somebody who thought things all the way out. If there's any man out there that thinks things through, it's the King of Swords. So I think, unfortunately, he did have this thought through. He did want to kill her, had something to do with money. And I apologize for my dogs. They love to bark. Yes, I think he did go into this wanting to kill her, and that's terrible. And somehow he was going to profit off of it financially. So again, look at business contacts. Who in the world could have profited from this woman's death? Because that's what I'm seeing again and again with all those pentacles, is somebody that would have profited from her death. Okay, let's ask where he is now. Yeah, that's terrible that he actually had this planned out. Where is he now? And I'm going to ask too if he was hired. It just came to me that he could have been somebody that was hired. Meaning someone else may profit off of this, but he was hired to go do the dirty work. So let's see what we get here. This is the where is he now. It's this card right here. So that's the Queen of Pentacles. Again, more money cards. He is definitely focusing on money. And that, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is very high up. We've got the King of Swords, and now we've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got this person who's going to benefit financially from this situation. And right now he's very focused on the money that he is going to benefit out of this. I definitely would see who in the world could profit from her death. It sounds really weird that somebody would profit from the local baker dying, but that is what I'm getting, that somebody could profit from her death. So, meaning, is there somebody in her family that could profit from this death? Is there somebody like that would inherit something from her? Is there somehow someone that her going out of business would benefit them? It sounds crazy, it does, but this person definitely feels like they would profit from her dying and had a plan ahead of time for this, which is nuts. Just a little bit more on was he paid. I did ask, and I got the World card, and I asked for clarification on that, and I got the Two of Cups, as you can see here. Now, the World card is definitely can be a transitioning someone out of this world. In the missing people readings, the World stands for that again and again and again for me. So I do feel this person was paid to do this, especially because there's the Two of Cups right there with two people making a pact, a partnership about something. I also would look at anybody that could benefit financially, perhaps was someone paying her child support, that sort of thing. I would look beyond just business. It is somebody who would gain financially from her death. And it is somebody who wanted her dead, which is crazy. You would think if it was child support or that sort of thing, as long as the kids are living, the person's still going to have to pay it, right? So I'm not 100% sure what that situation is, but we saw a lot of focus on finances here. So definitely somebody who could benefit from her death, and it looks like this person did pay somebody else to do this. Let's ask if he'll be caught. Will he be caught? We'll see if we get any of the police cards, Ace of Swords type cards. Will this guy be caught? This, I think they're going to find him. I feel like it. Well, I don't know. The Fool, that's like somebody going on their way innocently and not being caught, unfortunately. It doesn't look like maybe he's going to be, which it's hard to imagine he's not going to be. But I don't know. Here she got the Fool, and he's innocent, you know, or he's found innocent. So I'm not convinced this guy's going to be caught. Unless he did something really foolish. I mean, this card could go that way too. He could be very foolish, in which case he would be caught. But right now I'm not 100% sure this guy's going to be caught, which doesn't seem fair. But that's what I've got. Let me ask where he can be found. And that question has just started coming to me, so I thought, what the heck? Might as well ask it, huh? Where can he be found? Well, he's with a woman, I think, because we had the Queen of Pentacles earlier for where is he now, and now we've got the Queen of Cups. So I do think he's with a woman, which is weird. But Queen of Cups is somebody also that has a connection online. So I do think they need to check her online connections as well. He can be found, I believe, through an online investigation, a digital investigation. Maybe he had a cell phone with him. Maybe those kind of things that would lead him, if they check the pings to that area. Something like that. There is definitely something communication, digital communication-wise that could, if they check into it, help them narrow down who this guy is what I'm saying. And there, too, is a woman involved with him, I do feel. Crazy, crazy, crazy situation. All right, I guess that's it. This is weird. Not sure he's going to be found, to be honest with you, but it looks like he could be found if they really dug into that digital communication, because that's what I'm seeing.